Hello, humans and pets. What do we got today? We got Subway. Who's excited?
I am.
Woo!
I am excited and starving.
This is super cool. This is the first thing that I've been super duper excited for from Subway.
Wow.
Because it is the ghost pepper.
Yes.
They have ghost pepper items now. They have 3. We got 2 of them today. We got I'll read it right here. The fiery meatball and the spicy nacho steak. We got it as is. We didn't customize it today, so this is how the item is per menu. We got a foot long, and we're gonna split them in half and both try each half. But yeah, it's ghost pepper like seasoning, and then I think they have jalapenos baked in the bread.
Yeah,
it's super exciting stuff. I think.
I can't wait to try it.
It's for Halloween, I'm assuming, because ghosts, and for whatever reason, ghost pepper is spooky.
Oops. This is gonna make a big mess.
I'm making a big mess on my end. Okay.
Yeah.
Which half you want?
It don't matter. This was a different place. Are we gonna start with yours?
Sure, because mine's a little messier.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, so we're trying a different Subway than we normally go to.
Yeah,
so they don't have that on the new ones on their menu. You have to go to a participating location.
Right, and our normal one wasn't participating.
Or they just didn't have the stuff yet.
Correct.
But as you can see, this is the spicy meatball. Well, fiery meatball. Sorry. It's got the ghost pepper, pepper jack. It's toasted jalapenos, creamy sriracha, Parmesan cheese.
Should we do the
And it's just on it. Yeah, sure, we can do it. Ready?
All right, ready?
There you go. Okay. Let's see. Is it good? Is it bad? I like a meatball sub.
I haven't had one in a dog's age, actually. I'm kind of excited.
I don't know if I've ever had Subways. We had to have, but maybe not. I think the last one we did was Firehouse Subs, and that was the only one we've had on the channel.
No, I think we did do one because it was called something. It was part of the Subway series, and we got it.
I don't know, man.
I think we did. It was.
I like
it's called something. I forget what the name is. All right, let's try it.
I'm excited. It's very saucy. That's a good sign.
Yep. Be interesting to see.
Meatball subs are never dry.
Mm-mm. Well, let me tell you right off the bat, it's got it's got the ghost pepper in the actual sauce. I figured it was only going to be this little.
It's like a powder.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be just this little jalapeno. Yeah,
but I like meatball subs. Can't really go wrong. I wish it was a little cheesier though.
Mm-hmm.
But what are your thoughts?
I thought just because if you can see, it's got some jalapenos in it, and I thought that was going to be the only hit of heat. It's not. It's actually in the sauce, and it's making my nose water a little bit. It's a generous amount of heat. It's not hot,
no,
but it's a generous amount of heat for a Subway place. It's
cool. I mean, that's what I was hoping, but not that I was expecting it. I was expecting it to be like slightly spicy, whatever. You do get a heat here.
I do want to say, when we went to Firehouse, they put pepperoni in it, and I said, that's weird. But this one did the same thing. They got pepperoni on the bottom, where Firehouse put it on the top.
I think it's just because it adds a little bit of salty, like it disguises the fact that the meatballs are whatever.
Yep.
Because the worst part of a meatball sub is the meatball.
That's the best part.
No, the best part is the sauce. And you can, like, I'd rather have a pasta sauce sandwich.
Yeah.
Than, like, the meatball, it's annoying to eat. That's my only gripe with meatball subs as a thing, is you eat it, and you either eat the whole meatball. Right. Or you eat no meatball.
You have to bite, you have to try to bite it in half.
If it had that marinara, and it was like a chicken parm, and it was like shredded chicken, or even if the meatballs were like shredded or cut up or diced or whatever, it would help so much.
I think I told you this story before, but my local place, growing up, they used to make big meatballs. Yeah. And they sliced them. So when you had like meatball, you could get meatball on a pizza, and he would slice it, and then he would dice it and put chunks on. Yeah. Or in a meatball sandwich, they were sliced meatballs. To your point. Yes. You could eat it, and it was like getting a big piece of like liverwurst. You know what I mean?
It's not annoying. Right. But yeah, no, the sauce is always the best part for me in a meatball sub. But
I like the little crunchy bits on the bread too. It just adds a flavor. This has a generous amount of heat. I'm actually impressed. I can't say I've ever, other than when I used to go to the local pizza parlor, I used to order because I loved it. It was just a good meatball sandwich. And then the other place when they first
if it's
opened
homemade, it's like top tier. This kind of tastes like a frozen meatball. It's a whatever.
That's
meatball,
what I was going to get to. When another local place opened up and they started making meatballs, literally, grandma down the street used to make a pot of meatballs. So if you were one of the lucky ones that could go in and get their meatball grinder, because it was just a local little deli area that we had, and they literally, once the crock pot's done, we're done. That's it. Get them all of there.
That's the way to do it.
So if you got in time to get it, you could actually get the. But then it was, they were grandmama's meatballs. So then that was a hard one to eat. At least these are store bought, small.
Yeah, they're just whatever meatballs. I did ask the guy making it. Just out of curiosity, that's your catchphrase. I stole it. Just out of curiosity, what's your favorite sandwich to make? And he said, the meatball ones, because normally people don't ask for stuff on it.
Right.
That's a good point. I thought it was funny, but that's what he said. So
the one good thing about these too is we didn't customize them because I wanted to see the heat level, and so did Ryan. But you still can.
Yes.
Because a lot of times people make the specialty ones and you can't
customize
it. Right.
You can add as many for now. They're kind of losing a lot of money because of it. But if you want to add any topping or any sauce, you can add it, pretty much. It does cap you out at a certain amount. We tested that if you want to see it.
Right.
We added everything to a sandwich.
Another thing, too, if you guys have the app, we did get 1 footlong for $6.99, but you have to find participating places that do that.
Every place, but Subway specifically, there's not a lot of them near us that participate in deals.
Well, that's just
mainly because when we tried to do a deal at another place, it just didn't let us. Which was just like it charged us and it just didn't send the ticket.
Right.
And so they never got the order, but we paid for it.
For the record, we ended up getting our money back. It just took a while.
That's just Subway.
Yes.
Being Subway.
Yeah.
But do I recommend this one? Yeah,
100%.
It has a spice if you want that.
I would get that again in a heartbeat.
It's cool. And I always say this, why come out with spicy items in the summer? I feel like cool items light, cool, refreshing items in the summer, when it starts becoming colder, now's when spicy items should be on the menus.
Which is now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But it's always the opposite.
Okay.
And I don't want to be sweating eating something spicy in the summer heat,
I do want to say on this one, you can see where they bake the peppers right into the bread.
Super cool. And you can see all the seasoning.
Yeah, I don't know if
on it. That's all the ghost pepper powder.
On it.
Yeah.
I'll wait for you. I'm not rushing you.
Oh.
That meatball one was, I got to be honest with you, I would get that again in a heartbeat. That was actually very good. I like that a lot.
Well, I'm a little bit full.
I will say, these are not ginormous.
I don't know why, but these are way larger than a foot here.
Well,
this guy makes larger bread.
It's funny, the bread is longer. It seems smaller, but longer to me today.
I think it's because we don't add all the toppings.
Yeah, that's probably why.
This place we don't normally go to this one. This is a different Subway.
I just want to show, though, look at, compared to what we did with Jimmy John's the other day. There's actual stuff inside of this.
Well, this was the length of a Jimmy John's that we paid for.
That one was right.
But you get two halves.
You get two halves, right? And that's what I'm trying to get at, though. And we didn't even add because for what, a couple bucks you can add double proteins if you want, but you could add more lettuce and more onions and more of the stuff. We didn't do that today.
No, we just got how
we could have made this twice the size.
100%
for the same price.
Now this one has a little bit more in it. It is the spicy nacho steak. It's the number 34 on the menu. The other one was 24. It has the ghost pepper stuff, the toasted. It is green peppers, red onions, jalapenos, cheddar cheese, creamy sriracha, and the sub crunch, which is trademarked by them.
Oh, the little crunchy guys. Yep. All right. I do like that this whole thing is coated in that pepper sauce.
Yeah, it also has a nacho cheese sauce, as the cheddar cheese sauce, as the sauce. I'm pretty sure. It's not like an actual cheese. It's
like a cheese whiz. But nacho, that's actually very good.
Now they have a nacho a spicy nacho chicken. But they didn't have it at this place. I don't know if they were out or whatever, but
right. Yeah, for whatever reason, wasn't on the app when we looked, right?
But
that's nice. That nacho cheese sauce is actually delicious.
Yeah. And I love the red onions and the green peppers. That's like a nice freshness.
Right. This guy didn't fool around with the jalapenos either.
No, I don't think you can. If it says ghost pepper, and if you want to be true to what it is, you got to give it your all.
But let's be honest. How many places say, "Oh, this is hot,"
Mainly
and it's not
Burger
hot
King.
at all?
Mainly Burger King.
That nacho cheese sauce, I like that a lot.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. So, I want to say, the flavors in this, like when we just did the Jimmy John's, the flavor of that, because I heard the Big Bang, but it's that guy or whatever. The flavor of the sauce took away from the flavor of everything. That nacho cheese sauce just adds an element that just makes it better.
Yeah, I do wish it had like a pepper jack as well. You can add that if you want, I believe, but it's super cool. I like it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Yeah, if we would have doctored this up and added a bunch of stuff to it, I think that would have brought it next level. But a sandwich as is, I don't know if you can tell the way I'm talking. This thing's making my nose run. There is a nice heat to this one. This one might even be hotter than the meatball one.
I think so. I think there's just more seasoning. I mean, you can kind of see it. It kind of just looks like it's toasted, which it is. But there's a lot of powder on here. It's like a dry rub that they put on the sandwich for the ghost pepper.
You see me be doing weird things. There's so much pepper right here. I keep licking it like
you
put it on
weird.
there. I'm weird. But this is actually really good. This cheese sauce, I like this on a lot of stuff. And again, I thought there was a chicken one. I saw an ad for it. But I can only imagine the chicken. If you want to see that, we can try to find a place that's open.
If you want us to try the chicken, leave a comment. We'll give it a shot. Which one do you like more? My answer is meatball, because I like the sauce.
Right.
If there was that sauce in this one.
Although I like the cheese sauce on this one. That's a tough question. Me personally, this was the ideal get. You get two, you split them in half. Yeah. So you get half of one, half another. I actually really did enjoy that meatball one. But I agree with you. I like the freshness of it. You not only get what is decent, the meat is got a flavor to it too. It's not dry. It's moist.
My least favorite part of this one is the meat. I think if I added the freshness of the pepper and the onion onto the other one, it would have been top tier.
I agree with that too.
I feel like there's something missing.
Because I do like meatball. I do like this. That was the other thing the hometown did. They put peppers and onions. They would saute them up and put them on your meatball grinder. But I also agree, if we would have doctored this up with some lettuce and tomatoes and stuff, it would have made this next level too.
I wish it was a pickled red onion. Myself, I like just raw onion. I like raw red onion too. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But pickled onion is so much better in my opinion. I'm a big pickled guy. I want to try pickled Brussels sprouts. Apparently those are great.
I never had them.
Never had them.
We had pickled asparagus at one point. That was actually really good.
It's just like pickling a cucumber is iconic.
Right.
Right, but I think pickling other stuff's cool too. I don't like pickled carrots.
I would recommend both of these highly.
Yes.
Compared to a lot of the grinder places. And it's funny because there was a point where Ryan was like, I'm not going to Subway anymore. I don't like it. This blows away the last grinder we did at Jimmy John's. Blows it away.
I think this is my favorite Subway item.
I will agree with that.
I went into it expecting it to be.
Yep.
So I'm glad it is. I'm not disappointed. It's just the flavors are there.
They are.
There, and everything complements each other so well. Like
I'm almost wondering if this guy just does it right over here, because even the meat, like we've had a steak and cheese.
Subway's good too.
Yeah, but we've had a steak and cheese from there, and we weren't overly impressed with it. So, but this is
the last one we had. We were like big fans of it. You don't remember that?
No, the last ones we were. The first one, it was like bland.
That was before they changed their meat.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. But this is by far my favorite stuff they've made. Which is upsetting because I don't know how else you're going to top it. I feel like this is just going to be cemented and
right, and it's only a limited time, so you're going to have to get it while you can. I really I hope they keep this and make another nacho one.
It depends. Who's going to Subway and wanting spicy food? I don't think a lot of people. Yeah, me. But I don't think a lot of people are. I think it's more like, I want a turkey club with mayo.
No, I 1,000% agree
and that's
with that.
totally fine, but this isn't going to be like a staple on their menu. No. Absolutely not. But like, if it's just a powder, just leave the powder on the menu.
I think someone actually did the survey at one point in time, like a food theorist or somebody did it at one point that I had seen, but it is like less than like 20% of the population that actually likes spicy food.
Yeah, well, it also depends on the region, I feel like.
I agree with that, too.
It's depending on, like, where you are and also, like, how much advertising there is. Because I feel like spicy food doesn't get a lot of advertising unless it's, like, a limited time, unless it's whatever. It's always, like, at the bottom of the menu. Or, like, here's the normal chicken, but you can make it spicy. You know, it's not like normal chicken, spicy chicken. It doesn't have its own thing. It's just a different sauce or a different whatever. In this case, it's a powder. I really like that. That's super cool. You don't see that a lot, and I wish other people would follow.
I hope they actually just keep this, because you know what? I would eat any one of theirs. You know how they allow you to put whatever condiments you want on?
That's what I'm saying.
If they just kept this ghost pepper powder,
come on,
I'd put that on every sandwich I get.
I completely understand. I'd probably get them more often. Right, but like I wouldn't. Like I understand, don't keep the limited time sandwiches on the menu, but I mean, if it's just a powder, or take this powder, turn it into a sauce, and then you're good.
Or the nacho cheese sauce and the thing. Like I would put a dollop of nacho cheese on just about every grinder.
Is gonna be there.
That's really good.
It's just like, personally for me, either take that powder, make it a sauce, and then you have a ghost pepper sauce that stays on the menu, or something, because it's just more of options, right? Which, I mean, it's pretty cool. I understand, though, if they want to take it away and bring it back again, if it was a success, or evaluate it from there. I'm not like a business guy, but from a consumer, more options are better. And it's competing in a market that doesn't really exist in the sub world, where there's not a lot of spicy subs from these chain places. In fact, they're all lackluster subs, and this is kind of good. So
I'll be interested down below. How many of you guys leave a comment? Are you spicy or not spicy? Because I think more people are non-spicy than spicy.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
And if you are a not spicy person, this is going to light your world up. Your mother would have a heart attack. Yeah. She would not like this at all, because this has. I eat nothing but heat, and this is bringing my water.
It has a spice. Yeah. It's not like deadly. It's not like some of the ghost pepper hot sauces we've had, or some of the stuff. But it is definitely very spicy.
I agree with that, but if you don't eat spice,
no,
your mother would be like, "Oh, I can't eat it."
It also depends how much they put on.
Because she literally put black pepper, and she's like, oh, "It's so spicy, I can't eat it."
Yeah.
So this is next level on that.
Yeah, obviously it has ghost pepper in it. So, but
it actually has it. It's not like when we went to Arby's and they're like, "Sign a waiver, you're not gonna be able to eat it," and we couldn't even taste it.
Well, it has ghost pepper in it, right? So they can label it as ghost pepper sauce or ghost pepper flavor or whatever. But it really depends, because it's not straight ghost pepper. It's probably habaneros and jalapenos blended up.
No, I get it.
So it's like, but in this case, it's more of like a.
But it still brings some heat. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but
it's bringing.
I don't know if it doesn't taste like ghost pepper.
No, it doesn't
really
have that
flavor.
Right,
it's just kind of like a peppery taste.
Right. No.
Which I recommend if you want to try it.
Oh, this is very good. This is one of them run, don't walk to the Subway and get one of these sandwiches. These are delicious.
If you like spice, this is for you.
Again, if you want to see the chicken one, I will gladly drive. We had to drive a little further because our place wasn't participating. But I will gladly drive even further to go get the chicken one, because it's just that good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yep.
Check out Let's Catch Boy Mash. They do whiskey reviews. If that's something you're into, you can go check it out. Down in the description. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment down below.
Yep.
With that being said,
thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed the video.